Welcome back to the newsroom. I am Okpeyemi Owoshini. King Charles III has hosted President Bola Tinubu at the Buckingham Palace in the United Kingdom. The new media aide to the president, Olusegun Dada, posted a photograph of both men exchanging pleasantries in a post on X on Thursday. The aide said continued diplomatic ties and partnership between Nigeria and the UK were discussed at the meeting. The Association of Local Governments of Nigeria have condoled the victims of the flooding that ravaged most communities and towns in Maiduguri, the capital city of Borno State. This was contained in a press statement signed and made available to journalists on Thursday by the National President of Algon, Aminu Musazu Maitfata. Algon called on the Nigerian government to, as a matter of urgency, intervene in the situation by mobilizing resources to support the victims of the flooding. And the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, says the Edo State Security Network will not participate in the state's September 21st governorship election. Egbetokun discloses during a stakeholders meeting organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission in Benin on Wednesday. Egbetokun said the responsibility for securing voters and election materials will rest solely with the police, supported by other national security agencies. And a first-class Osun State monarch, the Owa Obokun of Ijesha land, Oba Gabriel Adekunle Amomolaron, is dead. His death was announced in a statement signed by Asiwaju of Ijesha land, Chief Inka Fashiri, on Thursday in Osogbo, the state capital. Before Fashiri's confirmation of the monarch's passing, there was anxiety over the health of Oba Amomolaron, who was said to be indisposed. And on business, Aviation Workers Union have concluded plans to shut all airports across the country from September 18th. The strike notice was made known through a statement on Thursday and signed by the General Secretary of the National Union of Air Transport Employees, Ochembe Abba, and Deputy General Secretary of the Air Transport Services Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Francis Akinjole. This is following the refusal of the Nigerian government to accede to their calls for the reversal of the 50% deduction policy from the internally generated revenue of agencies in the aviation sector. And on the foreign scene, North Korea has fired multiple short-range ballistic missiles off its east coast, according to South Korea and Japan. The launches took place on Thursday, days after North Korean leader Kim Jong-un promised to put his nuclear force fully ready for battles with his rivals. South Korea's Joint Chief of Staff said it detected the missiles launched from the North Korea's capital, flying 360 kilometers before landing in the waters between the Korean peninsula and Japan. And on sport, former UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya has dropped out of the UFC pound-for-pound rankings for the first time in 5 years, following his recent submission loss to South Africa's Dricus du Plessis. The Nigerian-born fighter, who has long been at staple in the UFC top 15, now faces an uncertain future as he contemplates his next move in the sport. Adesanya's exclusion from the rankings come after his defeat to du Plessis at UFC 305, where he was submitted in the 4th round of their highly anticipated middleweight title fight. And these are the major stories from our newsroom at this moment. We'll update you at 6 p.m. I am Okpeyemi Owoshini. See you next time.